Well, Big Rob, it's time for match 5 of the evening, and one that I've certainly been looking forward to. You know, we saw David Francisco for the first time at FPW Schools In, and, you know, great match. He was involved in the tag match, and there is the man himself, David Francisco, making his way to the ring. And David tonight facing somebody that he's faced 28 times. 27 times. Tonight, the 28th time. A man you know as well.
Indeed, yeah.
You know, Connor Mills making his FPW debut. And the one thing that I know, having spoken to David Francisco, that, you know, he's come to me and said to me, why is this guy following me? Everywhere I go, Connor Mills. At my own promotion, Connor Mills. At Rev Pro, Connor Mills. You know, David Francisco sick to the back teeth, sick of the sight of this guy, you know, and I think tonight wants to get one over on Connor Mills.
I mean, this is one of the things when you get into this business, when you're a wrestler, you will often find that you will have that one, or in my case, so two for a team, that just seem to be everywhere that you go. You collide and meet across the country, across the globe. Obviously for David Francisco, Connor Mills is that go. So he's got something to say.
If you people settle down.
And Francisco with something to say to the FPW fans, asking him to settle down.
I said, settle down.
One thing I'd say, Rob, quite condescending.
Just a little bit.
You obviously remember who I am, but I love the sound of my voice. And I'm just going to talk over you because, come on, out of everyone in the room, my voice is the one that should be heard.
Not quite sure about that, Rob.
In front of you is international superstar, the centerpiece, David Francisco.
Did he say centerpiece or mantelpiece?
And by the sound of everyone,
I think he said centerpiece. That's a statement.
Sounds like I made a good impression last time I was here, didn't I?
Crowd letting their feelings known to David Francisco.
You know who actually sucks? The person that I'm about to wrestle. You are about to see history because Connor Mills is my generational rival, and this is the 28th time that I'm in the ring with Connor Mills. Don't say his name.
There we go. Told you, Rob. Fact, 28th time this show.
Every time I come somewhere, like when I came here to Future Pro, he wants to ride my coattails and make his name off my back. Connor, I am about to put a beating on you so hard that this will be a debut that no one here at FPW will never forget.
Well, David Francisco setting his stall out early there, Rob. You know, he's saying that he's going to put a beat down on Connor Mills, and it'll be an FPW debut that Connor Mills will never forget.
Well, I saw Connor Mills not too long ago and some footage, and the difference when I'd last seen him, the intensity, how hard he hits, how hard he kicks. Like, this is a new Connor Mills to me. Now, I've not seen David Francisco in almost 4 years. I like to think that he has evolved as well. But with what I see with Connor, is that victory going to come to David Francisco tonight? I don't know.
Do you know what? Again, these two guys know each other all too well, so I can only imagine what we're going to see tonight. These guys literally have shared the ring so many times that it's almost like it's an art form in its own.
Connor Mills straight in, straight to the face of David Francisco there. Little shove.
Yeah.
Good measure just to get in the head there.
I think Connor Mills probably heard what Francisco had to say backstage and wants to come out and make a statement of his own. Well, FBW fans clearly showing what they think, chanting for Connor Mills and telling David Francisco that he sucks.
Nice strong tight there, and Connor back in that look.
Oh, getting in.
That's that intensity there that I'm telling you about that I've seen in Connor that I didn't see before.
Yeah, really getting in Francisco's face as well at the same time, and you know, Francisco clearly not liking that. Collar and elbow tie up again in the middle of the ring, and Francisco trying to use the head as leverage.
Yeah, trying to manipulate that round. He gets Connor into the corner this time.
Yeah. Are we going to? Oh, toe to toe, shove in the chest. I think the one thing, you know, with these guys having worked in each other so much, Rob, that, you know, they probably know each other's moves like the back of their hands.
100%. When you wrestle someone as many times as these two have, you will learn little tricks. You will know what gets into their mind and what doesn't. You will know what to do. I feel like this is going to be quite a battle of wits as well as skill.
Yeah, and again, you know, these guys can both go technically as well at the same time. You know, very, very, very technically sound, both of these guys in the ring at this precise moment in time. Hammerlock from Connor Mills, Francisco rolling out.
Nice reversal there from Francisco, back into the help. Double switch, takeover from Mills. Getting that headlock in tight.
And I think, you know, what we tend to see, Rob, is that, you know, there's not a massive amount of chain wrestling happening anymore. And, you know, these guys, they're getting into each other. You know, that it's about manipulation. It's about making sure that, you know, you're putting as much pressure onto that other person, both physically and mentally as well at the same time.
Yeah, 100%. You know, chain wrestling itself, it's almost like a dying art in wrestling. But if you can do it, and these boys can, it is a great way to feel out your opponent and to see how you can get into their head, where's weak in their body, how to break them down.
Listen, what I will say is that, you know, having been, you know, in training sessions with the likes of Zack Sabre Jr., I mean, that guy, he is the epitome of chain wrestling, right? And, you know,
100%.
These guys really, really, you know, making a show for themselves as well at the same time.
Strength there from Francisco, popping up those hips in that bridge.
Oh, pop up.
Monkey climb, there we go, monkey flip. Oh, Connor back over, going for the pin attempt.
Oh my God, nearly a 3 count.
And Francisco ready to go, but also a little bit, I think he just caught off guard by that pin there.
Yeah, it's not what I'd say. Francisco clearly trying to play a bit of mind games at the very, very start of this match with that promo that he came out and cut, but Connor Mills really, really getting the guy down on the ground. You know, Francisco at the moment just, you know, it seems like it was a bit all talk and no action.
A little bit. I mean, you take the man down, take his legs out from underneath him, then it doesn't matter. I mean, Francisco's got that size advantage, but it doesn't mean anything when you're on your back here.
Absolutely. Francisco reaching for the ropes, yeah.
Connor taking his time. Egging one another on here. Quick stop there. I mean, I'm not going to blame him for that one.
No, listen, sometimes you're in that position where you take every advantage that's coming your way. Mills off, but Francisco, the bigger man, a little bit stronger. And again, the same thing. Francisco coming off this time. Oh.
There's mind games here, double reversals coming up here.
Oh.
Tackle. Big one from Mills. Takes Francisco down now.
Absolutely. I think a double rebound off the ropes there from Connor Mills just gave him that little bit of extra impetus to come off the rope and take down David Francisco. Fans very much behind Connor Mills at this time, Rob. You know, and he's got that kind of partial wrist lock locked in at this precise moment in time, and wrenching down on the arm of David Francisco, and clearly this is some sort of a gameplay, but
big shot to the back of the neck and the head there. Mills to his feet here, got the waist lock. And again, what we're going to see here.
Wow. Rob, I can see now what you meant earlier on. It's those massive strikes, those massive leg strikes that Connor Mills possesses that can easily chop down trees.
The intensity is there now. There's his style's more honed in. He's evolved, and he's become. I remember Conor Mills when he was just young, breaking into the business. He's just effectively a boy. You can see in this time he's growing into a man in that ring. He's got the fire, he's got the intensity. Like you said, those kicks. You never want to be at the receiving end of one of them.
Absolutely. There are some people that can strike in this business, and Conor Mills is certainly one of them.
So I'll drop kick there, straight onto the pin. He's got the arm. Not enough. Francisco rolling out, see, creating separation. Anything to give himself just a moment.
Absolutely. Mills.
I think Mills is going to have it. Oh. Francisco getting up. Mills now tracking back out, back and forth here. Outsmarting one another, and a big chop.
As you alluded to earlier on, Rob, the chop, one of those moves that absolutely can take the wind out of your sails.
100%. I will happily live the rest of my life without ever having anyone chop me ever again. What are we going to see with Mills up top? What's Francisco got his leg here?
Oh, almost like a...
I think Francisco's trying to slip the feet out from under Conor Mills and get that turnbuckle to just drive in the back. And I don't think he got quite all of it, but then just followed it up.
Absolutely.
He was just ramming him into that apron there, and that definitely worked.
I can see, the exposed steel on the other side of that turnbuckle, Rob, and I think that's where Conor Mills' back ended up, not just slamming into, but probably scraping down as well at the same time.
Yeah, 100%. I think Conor tried to block it a little bit, just not enough. But that second follow-up slam on the edge of the ring there, like I said earlier, that's the hardest part of the ring. And when you put that into your lower back, which is the weakest part of your spine, it's not a good combination.
Absolutely, getting close to a count out now.
Yeah. Almost. Mills back here. He took his time. Conor smart. He used that time to recover.
Francisco there telling referee Tom Scarborough to count him out, and actually put the referee off the count, which gave Conor Mills just enough time to get back into the ring.
This is the thing, you get a count on the outside, you don't want to rush back in the ring. If you've got that moment where no one's on top of you, use that time, like in boxing. You get knocked down, they don't just get back up on two.
Absolutely.
They take their time, get their bearings. And referee Tom Scarborough just adjusting that turnbuckle pad in the corner there as we see a big neck breaker. And I think he felt that all the way down to his lower back there, Conor Mills.
Absolutely. Looks like, as you said, that turnbuckle pad has come loose on the other side of the ring there, Rob. I mean, how much effect is that going to have in the match? I mean,
did David Frank, did he undo the pad when we wasn't looking? I mean, I didn't see anything, but I wouldn't put it past him.
Listen, I'll put nothing past David Francisco at this precise moment in time. The guy is smart, and from that point of view, he will use everything to his advantage, whether it's a chair, whether it's a table. If the referee doesn't see it, as far as Francisco is concerned, it didn't happen.
Fighting back up, whipping into the corner. Francisco up and what agility by Francisco, and a massive enziguri there. I mean, Conor Mills holding his head. I feel like he got a bit of the upper back into the neck there.
I think he's still feeling the effects of coming down onto the outside of that turnbuckle pad as well, and kind of scraping down it with his back and then landing on the outside of the ring apron, Rob, which we know is the most solid part of the ring.
Methodical elbows to the back of the head there. I mean, to put it in perspective, that neck, that cervical spine, you have so many branches and nerves that go off around your body. Having the point of an elbow driven into the back of there, that is not a pleasant experience. And we can see Conor, he's holding his arm there, he's holding his neck, he's in pain.
Yep, and that's not going to help.
And that is not helping indeed. Leg drop there from Francisco on the button. We're going to see a pin attempt. I think we are. Quick in the leg. Conor still holding that side of the neck, that trapezius area where those nerves run down.
I think from that point of view, Conor is going to have to get himself up to a vertical base in order to, be able to do anything for the rest of this match. We know that the guy can strike. We know that those are really his key strengths, and you can't strike when you're on the ground.
No, it's very difficult. And that position there with with David Francisco, it's not just a hold, it's the weight above you coming down on you as well. It makes it hard to breathe. And at this point in the match, you're going to be huffing. You're going to be puffing. You want air. You don't want the weight of someone like David Francisco on top of you, stopping that from happening. Conor ease up. He's got the leg. Francisco can't reach. Hasn't got the flexibility to reach in there. Dragon screw from Conor Mills on the leg. Winding up again. Another kick. Francisco ducks, taking the pin. This is going to be a 3. Close.
And that's about as close as we're getting in this precise moment in time.
Size him up, hop shot on the top rope, propping him up. So a variation of almost like a flatliner there. Almost a 3, not enough.
God, we 2.9 category again there, Rob.
See, Conor Mills got that fire there. You can see the pain, but you can see he's using it.
I think, Francisco looking to try and end this match as quickly as humanly possible now. I mean, these guys have been going for a little while.
I mean, if you're David Francisco, you've just hit an amazing move then, you get that kick out. I mean, what's your go-to next? What are you thinking if you're David Francisco when you're a bit frustrated with Conor Mills? And look at the strength there. Mills is trying to bring the legs up of Francisco. It's not going anywhere at the moment, but he's powering through. Francisco's just a passenger at the moment.
Absolutely. And as Big Rich alluded to earlier on, Conor Mills there, like the 280 bus, turned up, turned him over, and dropped him.
I think Francisco surprised by that strength there. Massive forearm shot there. And again. Oh, and again, both arms. Francisco trying to block those kicks, but he can't. He hits the knee there for his troubles.
As we said, this is where the quick strikes come in. Mills now getting a bit of a second wind, Rob, showing that when he moves, he moves. And here we go, missile drop kick into the turnbuckle, into the corner.
Mills down. Francisco taking a moment there. That's rocked him. I think Mills is feeling the effects of this one. But he's fired up. Look at that intensity. Oh! Massive boot to the face. Francisco down. Cannonball. Look at that, just slapping himself. That's that intensity, that fire that he didn't have before. Just psyching himself up for this. He's going to go for, and Francisco reversing. But Mills managed to land on his feet there, but the Enziguri for his trouble. So Francisco against the lariat, rebound lariat, shades of Nigel McGuinness, Les Kellett.
Francisco really feeling his jaw now after
well, I'm not surprised. That move there we've seen recent years, the great Nigel McGuinness, and then before him in the glory days of British wrestling, Les Kellett, that rebound lariat.
Mills really does need to stay on top though. He's got to
capitalise on that. Francisco he's not getting back up. Mills isn't even to the top yet. What's he going to go for here? Oh, Francisco back down to one knee. We're going to see, almost, double stop there. Oh, but up and over, they're just outdoing each other, countering, dodging, and again. Onto his feet though, Northern Lariat.
Whoa.
Spiking Conor Mills on his head. I think I've seen that before. And that is, if I'm not mistaken, the Cat 20. I think some people might know that as a blue underdriver, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, having my understanding of David Francisco, I believe he wants that to be known as the Cat 20. I mean, whatever you want to call it, that did not look. That looked like a horrible landing there for Conor Mills. I'm amazed he got the kick out.
Setting him up again. Is he going to get him up this time?
He's got the grip. He has got it's broken the grip. Mills again showing that strength, but I mean, I'm not surprised after taking that. The Cat 20. the back must be in pieces.
Absolutely.
Oh, quick snap around from Conor Mills, roll up. Oh, very close. So much quick speed there from Mills. Oh, and is he going to be the lariat again? Almost. Oh, and it reverses with the force. I felt every bit of that in my chest there. What impressed me the most here is the amount of counters and reversals. These guys know each other. They clearly know each other so well. Those 27 matches, they have been learning and studying about each other. And Conor Mills setting up for something here. Elbow, forearm. Suicide forearm dive there right onto the jaw. And I think Francisco is on the floor on a seat. I mean, is he paid for his ticket?
No, we will have to charge him for that after the show.
And moonsault, oh my God.
Unbelievable moonsault to the outside from Conor Mills there.
That contact, I mean, you just heard the body-to-body contact, that took him out, and he's got him in quick. He's trying to capitalize on that moonsault. Double stomp connects. Going for the pin, and this has got to be it. This has got to be 3. Oh my God. The one thing you see, Stephen, a lot of people take these high-risk maneuvers, especially outside. It can take a lot out of their opponent, and sometimes them, and they can't capitalize quick enough by getting them back in the ring. But Conor pretty much landed on his feet on that moonsault, just got him in and hit that double stomp. That was so close. Like David Francisco digging deep on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest. You know, I thought with that double stomp the match was over.
I generally thought that was it. He got him in so quick after the moonsault. The fact that David Francisco was able to kick out of 2 amazing moves there from Conor Mills is a testament to his spirit, and I think his spirit just got tested there. What a chop.
I think Francisco's spirit left his body with that chop.
I'm pretty certain it's already down the road. Conor Mills not appreciating the slap, firing up in the corner. Referee Tom Scarborough to separate again. We got a 5 count in the corner. Restarted the count, pulling him away. But Conor's got to keep his eye on him, and what a boot there. He's going for the... He's got him with the pile driver. Is that going to be enough? Is that 3?
Conor Mills inadvertently chucking David Francisco on to referee Tom Scarborough. And Francisco's full force landing on referee Tom Scarborough there. Robin, I think we've got a bit of a problem here. The referee's down.
I mean, I didn't quite think you had a better angle on that than me, but yeah, it does appear that Tom Scarborough something's happening. I think he's caught his back there.
Oh, hang on a second. Francisco's bringing a chair into the ring. This can't spell good news for Conor Mills. Rob, can't spell good news at all for Conor Mills.
Keep your bearings. Conor, don't do it, David.
This will be an instant disqualification if he sees it.
What's David Francisco just past the chair to Conor? He's asking him to hit him. But that would make him the winner. Referee's back up. Oh, and a spit in the face. How disrespectful. And
that spit, as disrespectful as it was, Conor Mills biting to it, launching the chair into David Francisco, and referee Tom Scarborough's thrown the match out just via disqualification. Your winner, David Francisco.
I mean, as horrible as it is, we're going to get it official. It is. As disrespectful as it is, unfortunately, spitting is not illegal in wrestling, but throwing a chair at someone is.
I think Francisco's goaded him into that reaction. Rob, with the spit, I think he's goaded him into the reaction, and unfortunately, Conor Mills, sometimes known as a little bit hot-headed, has definitely reacted, thrown the chair directly.
I mean, who's going to... If someone's spit at you, Steve, how are you going to react?
Oh, 100%. I'm picking up a chair.
I'm not going to blame Conor Mills for that.
No.
But that is just amazing mind game.